Today's video, Q63 Rush Bus Announcements to Flushing, by Innova. Enjoy the video. This is Q63 Rush to Flushing. A fare is required to ride. This stop is Thompson Avenue and Jackson Avenue. Next stop, Jackson Avenue and Queens Boulevard. Transfers available to the E, F and R trains, Q32, Q60, Q100 Limited and Q101. This stop is Jackson Avenue and Queens Boulevard. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 37th Street. Transfer available to Q101. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 37th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 48th Street. Transfers available to Q66 and Q104. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 48th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and Woodside Avenue. This stop is Northern Boulevard and Woodside Avenue. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 54th Street. Transfers available to the M and R trains in Q18. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 54th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 60th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 60th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 70th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 70th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 74th Street. Transfer available to Q47. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 74th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 78th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 78th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 82nd Street. Transfers available to Q32 and Q33. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 82nd Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 85th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 85th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 89th Street. Transfer available to Q49. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 89th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 93rd Street. Transfer available to Q66. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 93rd Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and Junction Boulevard. Transfer available to Q72. This stop is Northern Boulevard and Junction Boulevard. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 97th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 97th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 101st Street. Transfer available to Q14. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 101st Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 105th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 105th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 108th Street. Transfers available to Q23 and Q66. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 108th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and 114th Street. This stop is Northern Boulevard and 114th Street. Next stop, Northern Boulevard and Main Street. Transfers available to Q19, Q20, Q25, Q26, Q50 Limited and Q61 Limited. This stop is Northern Boulevard and Main Street. Next stop, 39th Avenue and Main Street. Transfers available to the 7 train, Long Island Railroad, Q17, Q20, Q27, Q44 SBS and Q65. This stop is 39th Avenue and Main Street. This is Q63 Rush to Flushing. A fare is required to ride.